Hello guys, Garcia here. This is the beginning of a new playthrough on the channel, Onimusha 3 Demon Siege. So, this game is very difficult to explain if you have no idea what Onimusha is as a franchise. So basically, it is a PS2 era franchise mostly. And this game here would be like Samurai Warriors 2 meets Resident Evil 4. I think that's the best way to describe it. Of course, this is a Capcom game, so as you would imagine, a game that has like action and like violence and also is kind of a horror game too, would have a Resident Evil vibe to it. But you guys will see, it's very like recognizable right away. So the story of this game is basically you play as a samurai. It's called Samanosuke. He's from the Akechi family, which is one of the great families of the Sengoku period of feudal Japan. And you are fighting against Nobunaga Oda. And in this version of the story of Japan, Oda actually has the power of demons beside him, you know. I don't remember what's the name of the army. I think it's like Genma or something like that, which is the demon army that he summons to help him conquer Japan. In this game, something very unique happens. This samurai that you control will go to future or present Paris, and a officer from present Paris will go back to the Sengoku period, so the 16th century, you know. And then you control both of them, not at the same time, obviously, but you go back and forth between the two characters. So the one from the past goes to the future and so on, and vice versa. So it's a very interesting game. I know it's very difficult to understand what I'm saying, but if you never played this before, you will understand pretty soon. So first, let's go to the options here real quick. Let's change a few things here. Okay. Oh, yeah. So this game back in the day had basically a violence control mechanism. So we're not going to use it. So let's go with violence high. We can choose to display or not blood, and also the color of the blood. So there you go. Okay, so when the game starts here, we are going to have a very long cutscene here, basically explaining what's happening in both time periods, in Sengoku Japan and in present day, which for this game is like 2005 or 2006 or something like that. Present day Paris. Another thing that is really unique about this game is that this was one of the first like big games by a big corporation like Capcom, you know. Was one of the first that actually had real actors playing roles in the game. So for the Japanese part, the entire franchise revolves around Samanosuke, which is the samurai, and he's played by Kaneshiro Takeshi, which is a Japanese/Chinese actor. I say slash because, as far as I remember, he was born in Taiwan, but he actually made his name in Japan, I think. And in the French side, we have Jean Reno, which is one of the greatest French actors of all time. You definitely saw something with him during your lifetime. The moment you see the guy, you see, oh, is that actor? Yeah, it's him. So there you go, guys. So let's go. This game is actually kind of short, but for the time it lasts, is amazing. So let's do it. So I'm not going to talk for a while. I'm going to let you guys take it in, everything. Had to drink some water here, sorry.
Allô?
Henri?
Ah, c'est toi, papa.
Henri, tu dors encore. Lève-toi vite, sinon tu vas être en retard à l'école.
D'accord.
N'oublie pas de te brosser les dents. Et si tu vois Yvette, la voisine d'à côté, dis-lui que je passerai la remercier pour le dîner de l'autre soir.
Ok. Quand est-ce que tu rentres à la maison, papa?
Dis-lui que je passerai ce soir. N'oublie pas surtout.
Jacques!
Je dois te laisser, Henri. Qu'est-ce qui se passe, Philippe?
Viens tout de suite! se passe un truc horrible.
You have done well. Yes, sir. For you, noble Samanosuke. Men, our enemy lies in Honnoji Temple. Attack!
There you go, guys. So I tried to not comment a whole lot here, just to give you guys a chance to check the atmosphere. So basically, we are in feudal Japan here. This is when... Can I break this? I don't think so. This is when the Akechi clan and between the Akechi actually betrayed Nobunaga Oda and met him with his army in Honnoji. I've seen Honnoji burned so many times during my playthroughs of many games. It's one of the most replayed like historical facts in the history of Japan in terms of like gaming, you know. Many games use this historical period and that particular occurrence, you know. Man, I didn't want to transition there yet. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is the only button to attack I have. The other one is for a special. I think it's triangle. I'm not going to use it because I'm going to need it on the boss. Oh, dang it. So while the invasion is going on in France, we have to deal with Nobunaga Oda here. So we have the map of Honnoji. So also in this game you have to basically suck the souls of the enemies into these devices here. And with these devices you actually upgrade your weapons. So we start with them maxed out here. And naturally we'll have to do this again, because the game will send us back to France with Samanosuke here. What I like about this game like the most is basically like an action-heavy Resident Evil. That's basically what it is, you know. As you can see, same thing, you click on stuff, I think Resident Evil 4 is not even like the best comparison. I think like Veronica X, which would be the best like Resident Evil comparison with this game. So basically that's it. So I don't know what all of these stuff on my screen means. I don't know what those purple things shining there mean. I don't know if I press triangle, I will use a special. This one sucks the souls. This one I think is like a readiness state. Maybe we can counter attacks with this. Defense. This one. Oh, quick turn. Another Resident Evil special. You can save your progress. Let's go. This, by the way, was the first game I ever finished on the PS2. Way back in the day. I don't even remember when it was. It was so long ago. So let's go. Okay. Oh, another one of these. Can I block him? Oh, yeah. I can actually. Oh, I see. There's no roll, by the way. This is way before the whole Dark Souls, Demon Souls craze. So not every action game had a roll system. Which is interesting because I just compared this game to Samurai Warriors because of the setting. And even the combat is kind of similar, you know? Yeah, I'm being crushed here. Okay. In Samurai Warriors 2, you actually have a roll too. Not here. So. Okay, so let's go. I don't remember if I need to kill Nobunaga, if I just need to just fight him here. Another interesting thing is that we are not Mitsuhide Akechi, the historical guy that actually did this. We are actually Samanosuke, the guy below him, you know. I don't know if it's his son or something. And yeah, that's Nobunaga, you can recognize right away, and that's Ranmaru Mori there.
If it isn't Samanosuke Akechi,
Yes.
it is time.
Oh.
Prepare to die!
My lord, leave this to me. I am Ranmaru Mori, head retainer of the Oda family. Prepare!
Okay, so let's see if I can deal with Ranmaru here without using items. Oh, that special is actually pretty bad against a single target. Yeah, this is actually going to be complicated here. You cannot change the camera, by the way. It's like old school Resident Evil. The camera's fixed. It moves with your character, you know. Alright, let me switch. I need something better for a single target opponent here. Just one guy. I'm pretty sure that Samanosuke uses one type of weapon and Jock uses another one. I don't think both use swords, that's what I mean. These are counters, as you can see. So if you attack before the enemy hits you, you can counter the attack, which is another like novelty back in the day.
My lord,
Ranmaru always dies in this game, so I'm so sorry, man. Every time. Alright, I don't know if I can beat this guy, to be honest, but I'm not sure if I need to. Nobunaga is basically Capcom's and Koei's Dracula from Konami, you know, basically that same villain that always looks different, but at the same time is always the same. You always recognize it. And he does look like a demon, as you can see. Oh, what the hell is that? So that's the time traveling device. Obviously, we are not hearing the voice of Kaneshiro Takeshi here. It's going to be like dubbed for the English version. I thought about using the undubbed version, which actually exists online. You can download it. But I wanted to play the way I remember it. the version I played back in the day, you know.
Ouvrez le feu!
At least the soldiers are actually speaking French, so Jean Reno is actually
J'ai jamais vu ça.
talking like himself, you know. He's the one doing his own voice work. He obviously can speak English too. So as you can see, guns just don't work that well. There's the hero.
J'arrive.
Watashi ga kita,
Jacques!
like All Might from Boku no Hero. Can I dodge it? I don't think so. I was trying to defend, but I don't think it's a good idea with a AK-47 here. Can I get some items here? Oh, Jesus, the perspective changed. Come on. At least I don't need to worry about the bullets, apparently. Are you okay, bro? This is serious. He'll die without immediate help. Well, I'm trying. Okay.
Philippe, il faut partir.
Non, laisse-moi. Va-t'en, Jacques.
Mais non, non, je vais pas te laisser là. Accroche-toi. Allez, viens. Viens. Et merde. Encore eux. Crève, charogne. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? C'est quoi ça?
Where am I? Where is he? The magic power.
Solve. Sure. Alright, so let's save. Oh, let me go back here to show. I meant to save first. So in this game, as I told you guys, you need to kill the enemies, then you get their souls, and then you use the souls to enhance your stuff. So here, for example, enhance. You go there. I have that amount of souls. Then I can use it on my armor, on the gauntlet, so I can get faster soul absorption and higher charge attack, sure. And the 3 weapons that I don't have anymore. And also, you can train here. So those who possess the magic power, you're going up against the Genma, you need to learn. So basically you can actually train the whole game here. Oh, I see. Draw weapon. I don't remember if you gain something by training, by the way. By completely other. Oh, I see. So it does actually work. Defense. Okay. So as I told you guys, there's no dodge. The best you are going to get here is the quick turn. But like doesn't matter a whole lot. It's not like a difficult game, you know. It has like a couple of difficult fights I remember from back in the day, but like nothing like that annoying. So as you can see, such a unique, like, it's like almost like a modded version of a Resident Evil game, but has a very unique story, a very unique setting.
Munitions.
Allez, amenez-vous. Hein? Un samouraï?
You, where are we?
Mais qui es-tu? D'où tu viens?
So obviously they can't understand each other. Obviously Kaneshiro here is talking, is saying words in Japanese, obviously.
Philippe.
But it was dubbed, right? So there you go, they switch places. Obviously by some other force, right? So that's the initial premise of the game completed right there. We don't know yet, obviously, why any of this happened. Why there's like demons in Paris in the present day, like 400 years later, you know? Obviously he doesn't know what a cell phone is. Obviously, that's one of the main baddies here. The main problem with the combat of this game is that it redirects your orientation basically all the time with every combo. So depending on the weapon and depending on the combo, you will end up somewhere else, you know, basically. You can also like avoid combat and just run, just like Resident Evil, you know, for the most part. But in the case of this game, it's way better to actually fight because you actually need the souls, you know. So the more souls you can get, especially earlier in the game, the better. Trying to play it safe here, but there's a the camera changing here is brutal. There's several like finishing maneuvers that you can use. So if the enemy's on the floor, for example, and it hasn't died, you can just put your sword on his chest, you know. A large machine blocks the path. So you kind of get his perspective. He's been sliced to ribbons. Those accursed Gamma. Oh, so I was correct, it was Gamma. Okay. So if oh Jesus, it's their usual method. Kill the weak first. Yes. Terrible. He was cut down from behind. There was no chance to resist. So you get maps, but you actually have to physically get them first. You only have access to the feature if you get the actual item, you know. Trying to move past them there, it didn't work. There you go, finishing maneuver. I'm always afraid of like defending first instead of like getting the souls. I don't know how long they last, I don't remember. Come on, come on. Oh, I was low. Almost. Come on. As I told you guys, the orientation problem is going to be like a constant forever. You know, there's no way to avoid it, really. So sometimes you are going to attack and you are looking the wrong direction, or the camera shifts, or something like that. Then you just left to your own device, you know. Okay. So right now we don't have any special weapon. Sturdy gates blocking the way. Sure, we can go down. We can also go to this side. So let's go here first. Oh, I wanted to finish the guy. Actually attack the other one. You also heal when you get the souls. Some of the souls are actually health, you know. So you have the good old like herbs. Actually, I think I have one herb here. Yeah, I have 2 herbs and a salve. So there's that too, but usually you will be healing mostly by what? His face is twisted in pain from his windpipe being cut. You can also break these boxes here. So sometimes there will be chests. Not all the time, but... Come on, attack. That took forever. Obviously there will be bunch of different enemy types, so you have to learn how to fight against each one. This might have been a mistake. I didn't complete the map. So that's the arch, right? I don't remember if they respawn. There you go. Solution to the problem. That's actually positive. That's a good thing because you can farm them early on, you know? Come on, now you can do it. Oh, Jesus. You really need to be looking exactly in their direction, you know? There's no trace of anybody. That's the safest way to do it, just let them attack, you know? Let's go to the other side. I didn't complete that side yet. There's no jump in this game, by the way. That's probably the weirdest part. It's not the not having the dodge button. It's not having a jump button. It's actually way weirder. Because this is an action game, but it has the same philosophy of the old school Resident Evil games. So it's not like a game that you actually need to like keep constantly jumping. It's not like a platformer or like an open world game or something like that. It's more of a more action-based Resident Evil. That's about it. Come on. This guy's super active. I don't know why. Most of the other guys were barely attacking. This guy is just jumping all over me. Come on. Okay. Oh, so it was locked. I don't know why. What is the point of the bow and arrow? No idea. Okay, so let's go up. Must have been struck down while fleeing by the looks of this. Okay. He managed to crawl out of the machine only to die here. The fact that he thinks it's a machine already instead of like a metallic creature or something like that is already progress, you know? So I got the map. Oh, okay. I was not expecting that. So there's barely anybody around. The demons killed everybody. Another good thing about this game is that you actually move with the analog button. So you don't move with the D-pad, which obviously made the Resident Evil games back in the day, if you didn't have an analogical controller, even harder. Oh, there's like a chest or something on that side. So there's a door here, there's a door going down. Locked. Alright, so we already have 2 locked doors here. So what is the command for the map here? I actually don't know. I see. So we came from there, okay. That door is locked but doesn't seem to lead anywhere. Yeah, this map is not good. It really is. Yeah, so the place that I opened here is basically just a sanctuary. Small one, I guess. We might get one of the first weapon here. Divine Light. Oh yeah, the 2 swords. That's a good one. Tenso. So we have other 2 obviously that we need to get. I don't know which weapon Jacques is going to use. Maybe a mace or something? Maybe like a whip? Trying to remember.
Hey, bouge pas! Les mains en l'air! Qui es-tu? Allez-y.
So there you go, they opened for us.
Tu comprends pas ce que je dis?
A foreign tongue. What is she saying? You! Wait!
Oh. First real challenger. That's a special. Can I deal with this guy without using the special? Let's see. Oh. Okay. I am not good at delivering the killing blows apparently. As always, she had to gasp once before she faded. It's always like that, right? And leaving her outside the demons, I don't think is the best idea. But who am I to judge this guy? So there's really not a button to open the map. That's so weird. So yeah, I just can't keep checking. I'll just have to keep moving forward here. Even seasoned soldiers hardly last the moment. Observation key, sure. So as you can see, the combat is very dynamic, you know. Very similar to Samurai Warriors, but is even quicker. So multiple wounds must have been the quadri-limbed Genma. Which is probably these guys with 4 arms, right? So I'm not going to upgrade anything for a while. We'll see how long can I last without doing that. As long as the damage is good, I don't see the need to do that. Another thing that I like about this game a lot is that early on the game gives you a lot of info, but it doesn't give you all of the info at all. So you are like intrigued right away. So why did this happen? Why are these guys, one going to the future, one going to the past, and so on? Why them, you know? He fought bravely but met a grotesque end. He's holding some kind of weapon, but it didn't affect the Genma. Yeah, it didn't work. Locked. So... okay. Oh, this place is just a mess. Oh, let me deal with this guy first. Oh, perspective, don't change now, please. Just don't. Not even a perspective is the correct word, it's more of a orientation thing. Man, these swords are so powerful. Because you always attack moving forward, so you are always on the move, which is great when you're fighting against a bunch of enemies, you know? So this looks like some sort of... well, I never went to the arch, so I don't know exactly if there's like a museum on the upper part. I guess so. I didn't even know you could enter. Remaining 3. What does that mean? Oh, I see. Remaining moves. I understand now. Yeah, no, it's wrong. Okay. If I do this, I don't have enough moves. Sure. Here. There we go. Power jewel. Let's check. Increases max hit points. Should I use this? I guess so. I'm not sure if I need to hold this for some reason. There you go. Like a charging station. Oh, the rebound. Was not expecting that. Come on. Well, the guy just doesn't want to attack, so... wait. Terrible match, surely the work of the Genma, sure. Another one. Let's keep these stacked as much as possible. So it describes the history of the structure's construction. So as you can see, this guy is very smart. Not like very smart, but like smart enough, I would say. He's not like a Dumbo, he's obviously a soldier. So even though there's the language and the time difference. So what do I have to do with this here? Let's try to use these. Oh, I forgot about charging. Can do that and then do this. I don't think I lose anything by doing this. Okay. I don't know what that is. I don't think there's anything I can do to reach it right now. Clearly not the bow and arrow, so okay. So let's keep going. So let's get another slot going here. As you guys know, I am the master of the slots here. At least 3. So let's see if I can do this fight here without enhancing anything. I'm assuming it's going to be a fight.
Guildenstern.
Guildenstern. Looks like a Cenobite.
Fancy meeting you here, Samanosuke Akichi. I see that the time fold is still unstable.
Time fold? What are you? So this is all you're doing?
And now, just calm down, maggot.
Where are we?
We're in Paris, France. But more importantly, we're in Paris 500 years after your age of warring states.
What?
The Genma are under new orders from Nobunaga. We've begun an operation in these lands.
What are you planning?
Now, I can't ruin the surprise for you, can I? Ah! By the way, let me introduce you to my new baby boy. Rainster!
Straight up mech.
Erase this pest!
Oh my god, okay. Can I defend that? I doubt it. What about the special? Yeah, get up. So let's heal a little bit here. Okay. What about arrows? Yeah, it's barely doing anything. Come on, get up. I see. So there's a certain logic. I'm dead, I think. Yeah. So I was trying to not use as many healing items as I would need here, just in case. Okay. Oh, that actually made me dodge the thing. Okay. So, if I charge here, I'm kind of wasting a little bit of time. But the regular combo is not doing that much damage anyway. So maybe it's better, not sure. Oh, so I can see them falling from the sky, I just noticed. Alright. Okay. So I'm trying to see if I can actually do this without using any healing items, but I think I'll need at least one. And yes, charging is actually very complicated. It's just like a little while, but you have to stay in the same place, you know? That's just not good for this fight here. Okay, we got a lot. Oh, move. Damn it. When he starts the attack, you are kinda screwed. Because you cannot relocate, you know? You can't stop the attack. Alright, block that one. Okay. I have no idea how he's blocking a freaking mech with a sword, but there you go. That's Capcom magic. I'm pretty sure there must be like a super special that I can use with those 5 purple orbs. But I don't know how, so I'm not going to even try here. There you go. Not bad. No healing items this time. Even the souls, please. Or not. There you go. Now he's probably assessing the damage here. Now we'll probably transition to Jock. So that's basically how the game works, you know? They both will be discovering little by little the information about the new place they are and why they were sent there in the first place. There will be difficulties in the communication, obviously, because one speaks Japanese, the other one speaks French. So there's no connection between those two languages whatsoever.
Philippe? Ah, Philippe! Ça va?
Pourquoi maintenant? J'aurais voulu avoir ma femme et ma fille à mes côtés pour mes derniers instants. Manque de chance, je me retrouve dans tes bras.
Hé, hey, Philippe! Philippe! Ah. Adieu, mon vieux. Adieu. Mais c'est quoi cet endroit?
Okay, so Philippe, so what happened here? Good idea, good idea, good question. Let's see what we have here. Only the coat. I don't have the weapons. I don't know if I can transfer items from one place to the other. I only have the map of Honnoji here. Okay. Alright, let's keep the eyes open here. Okay, so third one. I'm pretty sure I don't need to have different slots for different characters. I think it's like a one contiguous story, you know? So it's not like I'm playing 2 different games. I'm playing a single game that has this breaks in between characters, you know? Alright, let me go back real quick. Man, this game back in the day was amazing. This was the first game I played when I got the PS2. After having the PS1 for 3, 4, maybe 5 years, I don't remember. My mind was blown instantly. I was like, how the hell did we already reach this point? And by the point I got a PS2, 1 year later they would release the PS3, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So it would be even more amazing. Just a little bit after that, you know?
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Henri!
Oh, so he's here? Why?
Tiens bon, Henri, j'arrive! Merde, plus de balles! Henri!
I didn't remember that part. That the kid would go to, you know.
Merde, mon bras.
There go his own device.
Mais qu'est-ce qui est arrivé à mon bras?
The Onimusha gauntlet. Oh yeah, he does use this. Oh, so it is a whip. I was remember correctly. It's called the Oni gauntlet, the Oni whip. Onimusha. So transformation into Onimusha. Oh, there you go. That's what I wanted. Using 5 purple souls, push the R3 button. Oh, I see. To change it to Onimusha. Also, if the player will automatically transform into Onimusha. Oh, I see. So if I die while I have the 5 souls, I can actually use the Onimusha to save me. That's actually a great idea. So grabbing the Genma. So charge by holding R1 and button hard or holding the after charging. Pushing, reaction buttons, various attacks. Okay, at least I can defend still. I doubt that like charging on this guy would work. Oh, damn it. So if I grab an object, but I cannot like really control where it's going to land. Man, that was brutal. That looked terrifying.
Henri! Henri! Qu'est-ce que tu fais là?
You, from a foreign land, I am speaking directly to your mind now. Mark my words. You are in Japan, 500 years before your time.
Qu'est-ce que tu racontes? Où est Henri?
Your son is in your time. What you just saw was an illusion.
Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire, une illusion d'optique? Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire?
This land is overrun with Genma, whose design is to control man.
Un Genma?
That is the name for the monsters that appeared in your time. 10 days from now, Samanosuke Akechi, who was chosen by the Oni clan, just as you were, will challenge the Genma Lord Nobunaga Oda in a battle at Hanoji Temple. But Samanosuke cannot win alone. If you want to return to your time and see your son, then you must combine your strength with Samanosuke and defeat Nobunaga at Hanoji Temple.
Ça n'a aucun sens. Ramène-moi d'où je viens.
Tengu, lend your help to this one until he defeats Nobunaga.
Attends un peu.
Use it well, this magic power that I have granted you.
Attends. Je n'ai pas encore fini. Hein?
Hey, Pops. No need to get all worked up. I'm Akko. I'm a Tengu. Pleasure to meet you.
What's going on? I can understand you.
Oh, it's my power. With me around, you'll be unstoppable. I got lots of new powers, I dart around as fast as a bee, I'm sharp as a tack, I never...
I don't like flies. Now buzz off.
I'm no fly! I told you I'm a Tengu!
I'll get home no matter what. There must be a way. I've just gotta find it.
So we got Akko. Oh, so that's what it's for. So push the X button when Akko gives you a signal. I see. So she can open the chests. Akko wears protective vests to gain special effects. Vests cannot be worn right after found. Oh, I see. They must be equipped every injecting Echo Spirits, which is basically the souls, right? Show targets. R1 and Akko will fly to the target. Oh, I see. Okay. That's a lot of information, but I hope I'll remember all of that. So if I use R1 and X, first of all, I can also charge. There's three levels of charging here. If I do this, I can grab objects. Probably I can throw one enemy into the other, right? That's probably the idea here. I think this side of the game will be way harder than Samanosuke's side. Just because of the whip, basically. But if we have some stuff that Akko can actually open in Paris, that means that obviously eventually they will start communicating with each other. I'm going to be honest, I don't remember that part, so I'm not sure if they will actually be able to communicate. Or like transfer stuff, maybe, maybe not, you know. Obviously the Oni gauntlets here won't be transferable, so we're stuck with these for the rest of the game. Let me actually check what can I enhance here. So same thing. And I can actually train the usage of the whip here, which is actually good, to be honest, because this one seems way more complicated. So let me save here real quick. So basically that's it, guys. So that's Onimusha. So we'll play this one for a while. It's not super long at all, so I don't know how many episodes we'll get out of this. But I have a soft spot for this game because, as I told you guys, it was the first game that I've ever played until the end from the PS2 era. It was this one, it was Soul Calibur and Final Fantasy X. I was playing this one and Final Fantasy X basically alongside each other, you know. But obviously I finished this one first because this one is way shorter in comparison. But as you can see, it's a very cool premise. The combat is actually really good. The graphics are great for the time. Really, really good. Even though they are using the logic of like Resident Evil Veronica X here, or the old school Resident Evils, right? There's like an environment and you cannot control the camera. You can just follow what the map gives you, basically. It's not like an open world or anything like that. But that's okay, you know, that's how the games were designed back in the day. This game's kind of like a prototype for like a Demon Souls, Dark Souls type of game. In terms of like the way you walk, the way you explore, the fights and all that stuff. So every time people say, oh, so Dark Souls and Demon Souls like created everything. So after them, all games copied those games and all that stuff. Let's chill with that a little bit. You know, there were other games before. So, and also having the actress that I actually knew back in the day already was really cool. So that's it, guys. So we'll continue it in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.